Yo, what's up, family? Yo, watch this one here. This is a personal one, but it's going out to you, especially to a lot of you renters, a lot of you homeowners, and to a lot of you people that's been done wrong. I'm not gonna do a word of the day, but I'm gonna do a phrase that you all heard of. But before I get into all that, excuse me, let's touch on a story I seen quite a while ago. It was a young lady who she said she had rented out her Airbnb. I always messed it up. How you say it? That Airbnb? I think it's called Airbnb, right? Yeah. Yes. I think. Yeah. Forgive me, I'll be messing that up. I know y'all be doing it too. Y'all be messing it up too. But anyway, the lady said, this is a true story. The lady said she had rented out her Airbnb, right? That's how I go. She rented out her Airbnb, her home. She went on vacation and she had 2-3 bedroom apart house. So she rented out her room, one of her rooms. All the doors were locked, whatever. She rented out a room. She said she went on her vacation, had a good time, came off her vacation, and to her demise, the lady was supposed to been gone days before she got back. She said the lady was still in her house. And when she got there, she said, hey, what are you doing here? You got to leave. The lady was real indignant to her, real disrespectful. Like, I ain't going. She told her to her face. She said, I ain't going nowhere. And matter of fact, she was going in her refrigerator, walking around the house like she owned the house. And then she told the lady that the uninvited guest told the homeowner, she said, you better not touch my door to my bedroom. You better not go in there. I ain't going nowhere. So now, you see what a predicament put this lady in? She said, now she's filming this and the lady's walking by, cussing her out and all kind of nonsense. Could you imagine that as a homeowner? I'm gonna give you my story, what touches on that too, because I ain't tolerating that crap. But you know how it goes. She calls the police. Police say, what do the police do? Because they never helpful, never. Police tell her, oh, you gotta file paperwork for eviction. She said, what are you talking about? The lady does not live here. She rented my room for about 3 days. That's it. It's way past the time. Oh, well, you gotta go take it to the court. See, this is what they do. This is how they get you to play into the system by paying into the system. See, so now, why can't they just remove her butt? I'm the owner of this house. She has no right here. She has no mail here. She has nothing. She was here for 3 days. You got all the paper proving it was an Airbnb. Yeah, I think I can say it right now. So why couldn't the cops just do their job? But they never come to be helpful. So anyway, they tell her go through all the court system, all that nonsense. And I can tell you it's useless going through the court system. All you doing now is taking time off work, paying this court system, paperwork, and all this nonsense, sitting in court for hours just for them to tell you, oh, it got to be delayed, or they get an extension, all kind of other nonsense. But you see, now this is the part, some of you females out there, y'all might be mad at me for saying this part. But I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, I'm just being honest. I don't feel sorry for that homeowner. You know why? Because the very lady that she rented to was a reflection of who she is. And let me tell you what type of woman that woman was. Because think about it. Where's your husband? Where's your fiance? Male. Where's your brothers? Where's your uncles? You see what I'm saying? These are these type of women that go out here and say this nonsense. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. I don't need a man. And guess what? It just so happens you wind up renting your place to a woman who is a reflection of you because she ain't have a man either. See, so that woman know how to play that woman because she know, oh, you just like me. I ain't worth 2 pennies and you ain't worth 2 pennies. That's why she knows she could play on her because you are a reflection of her. Let me tell you something. See, now, if she had some brothers or something like that, you ain't got to go through the court system and all that. You'd have just had your brothers run up and bust that joker tail and get the heck up out of here. What's wrong with you? I try to be, see how it is, how society is? You try to be nice to people. People take your kindness for weakness if you show them that. And that's why every now and then you got to show them, remember the video I did? Double meaning? You got the wrong one or you got the right one. Meaning the same thing. Check that video out. But anyway, this reminds me, I'm going to give you a perfect example of if she had a fiance, this wouldn't be happening. If she had an actual man, opposed to being one of them women going around saying that dumb junk, I don't need a man. That's so stupid. Check that video out. I give you the historical background on that. But anyway, I'm going to give you a great example of a good movie. Remember the movie called A Bronx Tale? Remember that? Remember that movie, A Bronx Tale? If y'all remember, it was a scene in there that something just like that happened. It was a scene when the bikers, them all dirty, rowdy bikers, they rolled through the neighborhood making all the noise with their bikes, and they stopped at the bar. And they went inside the bar. It was only about 3 or 4 of them in the bar. And they went in the bar, and they went to sit down all loud and all that to ask for a drink. And the guy told him, he said, hey, man, we're not serving no more drinks. You guys not dressed appropriate to be in here anyway. And the guy was like, yo, what you mean we ain't dressed? And that's when Sonny, meaning the main character. Remember, that's when Sonny came up, and he said, hey, what's going on here, guys? What's going on? And then that's when one of the bikers said, hey, man, we're just trying to get a drink. See, being nice. See, he was being nice first, up front. It was all the front, like that chick that went in that lady house, being nice up front, but then told her to kiss her butt later. See, the real her came out. And the other lady, when she's seeing her, you see a reflection of yourself. I don't need a man. All that dumb junk. For all you women that say that dumb nonsense, this is why you get in those predicaments. But anyway, remember, that's when Sonny said, hey, what's going on here? What's going on here, fellas? And that's when the biker got turned around to Sonny and said, hey, man, we just came here to get a few beers, man. We'll be on our way, but your guy here, he says that we're not dressed appropriate, man. We just want a few beers, that's all, man. And then that's when Sonny said, you just want a few beers, just 2 beers, you gonna be on your way? He said, you know what? Spoken like a real gentleman. Hey, get him a couple of beers, round them up. And they was like, oh, thanks, man, thanks. And then as soon as they got the beers, they started shaking, chugging them up, and they poured them all on the dude, and then started tearing the bar up. You see? Being nice to idiots like that, but I love the way what Sonny did. He walked to the door, locked the door, turned around and said, see, I try to be nice to you guys. When you came in here, you could have just left. But now you can't leave. And just at the moment he said that, all his buddies bust out the back door with bats and guns and started beating the mess out of them jokers. See, because that's all some people understand. And after he beat their butt, even some of them try to run. Now, you know, I always give y'all a word of the day, but instead of a word of the day, I'm going to give you a couple of phrases of the day. You've heard these sayings before, right? Because remember, when they was beating the mess out of them, they deserved everything that was coming to them. You've heard that before, right? Let me give you another one. It serves them right. Heard that one before, right? What's another one? Karma. Karma gonna catch up to them. Because remember, that was a notorious bike gang that was known for destroying bars. So, like I said, karma gonna catch up to you. It serves them right. When you say it serves them right, it means a person, this is a situation where, like they say, one bad thing can't create, how you say it? 2 bads don't make it right. Nah, in cases like this, 2 bads do make it right. You're doing something bad, I'm being nice to you. So now all you're gonna respect is me doing something bad back to you. And that's gonna come to the end terms with saying, it serves you right. By me treating you worse than you treated me, now you're gonna realize you messed with the wrong person. And remember at the end, that's when Sonny grabbed him by his head and beat him. And he said, you remember, I did this to you. I did this to you. And remember the dude started running down the street. The whole neighborhood had him on the sidewalk and they was kicking him, beating his butt. Now see, that comes to that other one, that last one that says, you deserve everything that happens to you. Everything bad that happens, you deserve it. Because this is what y'all did. See, and that silly lady with that building, see, you running around here talking about you don't need a man, because I ain't seen no man there. This is what happens with cats like you. You know what I'm saying? That woman knew what she was dealing with. She was dealing with a reflection of herself. A woman that ain't nothing. Go around doing nothing but causing havoc to people. And then she found her reflection. Ooh, this is a woman just like me. I'm walking around this house talking about I don't need a man. She over here talking about she don't need a man. Ooh, I'm about to take advantage of her dumb butt. Because she just like me. See? But watch this. Because I remember in one of our buildings, that happened to me. Remember that, Beth? Mm-hmm. I filed for the eviction. The girl was behind on her rent. She was getting subsidies. And the subsidies had already contacted me and told me this was the last month. You must start eviction process or let that person know that they got to leave because there will be no more rent after this. So I let the girl know. And she said, oh, I don't know what they talking about because I'm supposed to get more time and all this crap, right? She was not getting no more time. I got a certified letter from the company saying they're not paying for her no more. That's it. So I filed for eviction. Went to court. Got that nonsense. That court junk is nonsense because they are not there to help me. Anyway, I went to court. Got the eviction. Got the paperwork. She got to be out. Went back to the house the next day. She supposed to be out that day before. But you know, I let her get time to get her stuff out, and I'll go to the next day. Next day I go to the house. She's there, walking up the stairs with groceries. I'm like, yo, I said, yo, what you doing? See, unlike that stupid chick, you know, I ain't playing that crap. I love to be the nice. I love being a naturally good-hearted person, but don't push me. Do not push me. Because that's when you're going to see how vindictive I can be. And I don't want to be like that. But see, it's a shame how society creates people like that. I'd rather be the nice person. I want to uplift people. But doggone it, people will push you sometimes. And then when you got to be that other person, then they go, oh my gosh, he was mean. No. I was not mean. I was nice. You pushed me to that. But anyway, so I said to the girl, I said, yo, hey, what you doing? Yo, you supposed to have been out of here yesterday. I gave you a whole day to get up out of here. Yo, she was going up the stairs with her groceries and laughed at me. I kid you not, this chick laughed at me. She said, I said, oh, you find this funny? So I ran up on her. I said, you find this funny? I said, yo, you better get your stuff and get up out of here. And she went in her pocket, pulled out a piece of paper and went, like, you know how a crisp $20 or $50, $100 bill, you pop it. She did like that. She said, and then she went like this. She said, the judge gave me an extension. So I said, what? I said, yo, oh, hell no. I said, yo, you gonna get the heck up out of here. So then she went in the door to shut the door. Yo, I grabbed the door. I said, yo, you getting I could care less about what some judge gives you some extension. You getting the hell up out of my place. She's like, you better talk to the judge. And at that point, when she went to shut the door again, I kicked that door open damn near off the hinge. I said, you gonna get your shit and you getting the fuck out of here. I'm telling you right now, I will throw you the fuck out of here. I ain't playing with you. The fuck out of here. What the fuck is wrong with you? Her ass got the fuck up out of here. And I meant that shit. I ain't playing that crap. I'm supposed to be going back and forth to court and all this nonsense. See, you try to treat people nice and they try to think that they can walk over you. I don't want to be that guy, but you will push me and you will see that it's not good to be rude to this guy. Because look, this guy being nice to you. Why are you going to fuck over that guy? But this is how society treats people like that. And that's why you don't tolerate that. It's almost like don't be nice to nobody. Because they will push that element out of you where if you got it in you. Some people don't got it in them and they get walked over. Remember that other story, that lady, man? Nice lady. She said she was driving through her town. We seen it on the news or whatever. It wound up being on a court case. She said she drove through this town or whatever and she seen a young couple up under a bridge sleeping on a cardboard box, whatever. She said she approached them with food and this and that. And she seen them the next day. They were still there. So she said, listen, I would like to help you guys. I got more than enough room in my house. I would love to bring you guys back to my house. She said, I give you guys about 2 months. Will that help you get on your feet? She said, I'll tell you what, I'll give you 3 months to get on your feet. You don't got to pay me rent or nothing, but just help out around the yard and all that. Yo, mind you, it was 6 months later. She gave them 3 months. It was 6 months later. They were still in her house. She told them, all right, it's time for y'all to go. They told her, we not going nowhere. We not going nowhere. You better file court proceedings. See, because they know how the court don't help the daggone owner. This was all the court do is keep the system going.
And you know what's really sad is that when you show a person respect, they don't respect you.
Exactly.
They show you disrespect, but when you disrespect them, they show you nothing but respect.
Like I said, Sonny from the Bronx Tale, like he said, when he locked that door, first he was nice. He said, that's what y'all want, a couple of beers? That's all you want, a couple of beers? All right, round him up a couple of beers. Round him up, man. Spoken like a real gentleman. And then they started tearing the bar up. And that's when he locked the door. He said, see, now all you have to do is leave. But now you can't leave. And they beat their butt. Because that's all y'all respect. It's a damn shame you got to do that to people. But that's all some people respect. It don't pay to be nice a lot of times. It really don't. If you may be a nice, genuine, good person, like myself, but you find out real hard just how cold this world is, how some people are. You can't be nice. The hell with that nice shit.
Yeah.
And I don't even mean be cussing like I do in videos, but just thinking about this now, it pisses me off all over again. How you try to be genuinely nice to somebody and they take your kindness to a weakness. Now I'm going to show you another side that you're going to think wasn't there, but it was there. It just, I suppress it.
Well, we don't condone violence, but we are to tell people, do your research. Stop letting anyone inside your home or open up your arms just to anybody, because we're living in a world where everybody loves to take advantage. And
What
it's
did I
sad.
say? It wasn't a word of the day, it was a saying. They got what's coming to them. Karma gonna catch up to them. It serves them right. They deserve everything that's coming to them. When they was beating that joke in the alleyway on Bronx, the whole neighborhood was beating that guy. He deserved everything that's coming to him.
Yeah.
See, and they was being nice to you at first, and you freaking trying to tear up the bar. That's why they did that to him. Y'all get my point. I don't feel sorry for women out here running that I don't need a man crap. Then when you get in trouble, you want a man to help you out. No. You deal with that yourself. Peace.